And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. This ought to be a thriller, Lee.
Thank you, Derek. Really looking forward to today. A chance for the host to move up those world rankings. The fans are on their side, playing some great football. More to come, I feel.
Well, they get the ball once more. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Rafael Varane plays with Sergio. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he found himself in a great position, but he couldn't find the finish.
Lionel Messi. Alcácer. Iniesta. Still could put it away. Chance to take the lead. And Ramos gets in the way. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
He's on the ball all the time, and his ability on the ball is absolutely phenomenal. He doesn't pass the ball away, he lends it to his teammates because he wants it back. Very difficult to get the ball off him.
Mbappe. They've regained possession. Oh, good vision. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Alcácer. Takes the shot. Excellent block. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Firing it in. And Varane foiling them. And he's fired over the corner. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goalkeeper, but you'd expect him to make that save, wouldn't you?
Barella. Bruno Fernandes has it. Plenty of room for the Black Cats' attack. Mbappe. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Marcos Acuna. Iniesta. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Messi. Onto Iniesta. Can he find the net? And able to close down the shot. Bruno Fernandes. Making progress. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him. Lionel Messi. Alcácer. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And a poor ball. Alcácer. Now Messi. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Mbappe. No let-up in the pressing department. An unforced error, you've got to say. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Sends it back, but it can't get all the way through. Can he put them in front? And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Acuna. Lionel Messi. He's beaten his man. Rakitic. Crucial block from Varane. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Excellent defending. Alcácer. Yuri Berchiche. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Cristiano Ronaldo. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Will he finish? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Nicely cut out.
Well,
can he give them the lead? Oh, and a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Cometh the hour, cometh Ronaldo.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
1-0 then.
Con el 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he's won the ball. Diego Maradona with space to attack. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Coutinho. Messi. Now with Alcácer. Barella. And Maradona has it. Beautifully weighted ball. Ronaldo! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it. It's going their way, 2-0. Roberto Carlos. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And showing fine vision. Not offside by the merest of margins. And the pass could do damage. That's all they can conjure for now. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. The cut back and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Given away by the Black Cats. Coutinho. And dispossessed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, a lovely ball. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Coutinho trying to open things up. Less than convincing defending. He might yet finish. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Not problematic for the keeper. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Bruno Fernandes. Barella. And that's an important intervention. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Eusebio. This might be ideal for the counter. And options at the back post here. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, with me for commentary is Lee Dixon, and we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League. It's Sporting Club Pride versus the Black Cats.
Well, we know one thing about the FUT Champions Weekend League. It'll be competitive, there will be pressure, a lot at stake. Who's going to come out on top? I'm really looking forward to the game today, Derek.
Playing with purpose and control. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's opening up for them. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Ederson between the posts. Theo Hernandez starts with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Eder. He's going forward well here. Pulls it back. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's the replay. That pull-back cross is so hard to defend against. And still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
Mbappe. Patient build-up at the moment. And return to Ronaldo. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
Bruno Fernandes. Theo Hernandez now. Bruno Fernandes has it. Bamba. Bruno Fernandes. And players waiting in the centre. Wijnaldum. Bruno Fernandes. Just couldn't get it through. Mbappe. Eusebio. Wasteful from the Black Cats. André. Here's Eder. Options in the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Bruno Fernandes. Sends it back. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Maradona. And a poor ball. But he keeps going. Wijnaldum. Bamba. Will he finish? Oh, a smart stop. So now a corner. Can they get in behind them? And it's Ruben Dias. Can he put it away? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and the keeper knows that near post should be his, but he left a gap and he got punished.
So the action continues. A wake-up call for the Black Cats, maybe. Can they construct a response? Maradona. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Wijnaldum. Theo Hernandez now. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Wijnaldum. André with it. And the ruling is offside here. And now passing it through. Well, it all counts for naught. Barella. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella has it. Eusebio. Tremendous block. Barella. Bruno Fernandes. And a fine tackle. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Wijnaldum. Theo Hernandez now. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. André. At times they make passing look easy. Danger averted. And the managers will now deliver their half-time. Back underway then, and the Black Cats looking to find a route back into this match. Mbappe. This is Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. High quality defending. And there to intervene. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent defending. Theo Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And disappointing for Pride to give it away like that. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? But you have to praise his reflexes there.
Joao Cancelo. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Diego Maradona. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Joao Cancelo. Roberto Carlos had the reading of the situation. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Delightful pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Diego Maradona. Still behind, but the pressure mounting.
The visitors have had total control of possession, but they have to create more, they have to be more positive. The final third play has been slow, too predictable.
Can they hit on the break? Jorginho Wijnaldum. And snuffing out the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And Pride come away with it. Just wanted to get it out of there. Oh, good vision. Looks promising, this. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Hans Hatteboer. It looks promising. And the referee says penalty. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, Here it is again, and a good penalty for me is one that just hits the back of the net. Left, right, down the middle, just find the goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Roberto Carlos. Take it away. Mbappe. Alert defending. Bamba. And now can he keep calm? Takes it on. And Varane foiling them. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Bruno Fernandes. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Joao Cancelo. Wijnaldum now. André. Bamba. Bruno Fernandes. Now Roberto Carlos. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Mbappe. But it's creative from the Black Cats. Maradona. Can he get one back? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Tremendous ball played through. And Pride could be onto something. Bamba. He might be able to carve something out. Well, he didn't have it quite on the target, Lee.
No, it was a great opportunity. Sometimes you've got a choice, power or placement. He should have put his laces through it.
Not the best challenge, free kick. Just the challenge that was required. Bruno Fernandes. An effective challenge. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the Weekend League coming right up. It's the Dons versus the Black Cats.
Well, we always know it's going to be competitive. We always know there's going to be lots at stake. It's going to be exciting as well. Will we get a great game? Let's have a look. Can't wait for it, Derek.
Barella. Maradona. Onto Ronaldo. Oh, good idea, but overcooked. Awar. Nainggolan. And he's in. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. 1-0 then. Eusebio. And a chance for him on the flank. And snuffing out the danger. Possession given away, unfortunately. Diego Maradona. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Karim Benzema. Theo Hernandez. Awar. Possession lost, intercepted. Mbappe. And it's with Eusebio. Eusebio. Oh, what a wonderful diving save by Manuel Neuer.
Well, that's the kind of save any keeper would be proud of.
Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
And room now out on the wing. Theo Hernandez. What can he do from here? Now with Benzema. Martinez. Now with Benzema. A good and fair challenge. Barella. Here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes has it. And can they make one of these passes count? Barella. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Mbappe. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Benzema. And he did well to cut it out. Awar. And they are on the move again. And that'll be offside. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Benzema. Martinez. And they've won possession again. And intercepting it. Nainggolan. Oh, nice ball. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Eusebio. Here's Mbappe. It's got to be. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So, a level contest. 1-1.
Le numéro 6, Nicolo Barella.
Awar. The ball with Martinez. It needs an accurate cross. Teammate available. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. Over it comes. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight.
Well, Derek, you can sense the frustration growing from the fans. That leads on to the players being frustrated.
Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So back in action. Let's find out if the Black Cats can offer a response to this setback. And he's through here. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. And firing it into the area. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, here's the replay, Derek. It's a good, strong ball into the box, and he gets up for the header, and quite frankly, it's a lovely finish. Brilliant goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. And slipped through beautifully. Maradona. He's got to score! That's very decisive goalkeeping. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Played into the centre of the box. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And now the delivery. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, there's never a bad time to score a goal, but just before half-time can be crucial. And he's got his team back in this game. What can he produce in the...
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Barella. Eusebio. Not a poor ball, giving possession back to the opposition. Awar. Bad pass. Rafael Varane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it. On attacking possibilities. Getting in there to take it away. Camavinga. Now with Benzema. Eduardo Camavinga. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. High quality pass from Eusebio. Bruno Fernandes. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, no way through. So a throw in here. Barella. Ronaldo. Oh, he's given it. Penalty, and an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Oh, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2.
Sergio Ramos.
Camavinga. Benzema. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Le numéro 11.
Once again, the sides are level. It's a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. And room now out on the wing. Bruno Fernandes. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Karim Benzema. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Cuts it back. And the ball is loose. Well, threat averted.
Well, they simply got to play better.
He's in behind. Will he? He had to score, and he does. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Aouar. Can he put it away? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Neither side shy about shooting in this match.
Vous ne distinguez plus le nom des joueurs sur les maillots. Pensez à consulter.
15 minutes remaining.
Présentation du programme du match.
Oh, so close, but just unable to keep the shot down.
Être soumise à condition.
Plenty of running room in the wide position. Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for...
Nainggolan. There it is! And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Well, what does the FUT Champions Weekend League mean to you? To me, it means excitement, pressure, lots at stake. I'm really looking forward to the game, Derek.
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort. Gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
Rafael Varane. Mbappe with it. Read it superbly to take back possession. Mbappe. Barella has it. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. An authoritative challenge. Mbappe. This could level it. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Kenny Dalglish. Here's Essien. Iniesta. Well, they've given him too much space. Essien. Might be dangerous. And Ramos gets in the way. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well read to win possession back. Walker. The ball with Iniesta. Well, possibilities in the centre. And a chance, Kyle Walker. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. It's going their way. 2-0. Barella. And Maradona has it. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Dalglish. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Walker. On to Dalglish. And a tidy challenge. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Ronaldo. Here's Mbappe. Maradona. And there it is. Diego Maradona at his wonderful best. And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And in the perfect position to read it. Mbappe. It's opening up for them. Went in strongly to win the ball. Kenny Dalglish. Fluency of movement. In position. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, we see it again here, and the pace and accuracy of this passing is a dream. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Walker. Can he take the chance? Can they keep it out? Well, they survived the attack. Diego Maradona. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? What can the Black Cats do from this position? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. This looks promising. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Now with Maradona. He must finish. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? And showing fine vision. Teammate available. Dembele. Chance to finish. Tremendous block. Well, the ball lost here. Messi. And back with Dembele. Can he finish? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So the current scoreline 4-2.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Mbappe. And now Maradona. And Maradona has it. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. And the keeper diving to thwart him.
Well, listen to that roar, Derek. They need a goal for sure, but can they get it from this corner?
And with that, the first half draws to a close. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Eusebio. Chance to reduce the arrears. And not cleared away properly. Surely. Clean challenge. Kenny Dalglish. Dalglish. Walker. On to Dalglish. Oh, big opportunity. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Good defending. Maradona. Might be able to set up the chance. Ronaldo. Looking for the angle. And that is offside. Essien. Dembele. Michael Essien. Messi. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Walker. And he takes on the shot. Well, the free kick needed to be a lot better than that. Straight into the wall. Can they convert? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Diego Maradona. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. They've given it away. So a throw in here. Excellent vision. Messi just needs to remain composed. Still possibilities. And problem solved for now. But it's creative from the Black Cats. Mbappe. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Iniesta. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Ronaldo. So 20 minutes to go. Dembele. It's a weighted pass. Iniesta. Real danger. Messi. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't...
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. It's Black Cats versus Rangers.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a good game, Derek. Lots to play for, lots of pressure. Really exciting to be here. Very much looking forward to the game starting.
Michael Essien. Mbappe. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Awar. Goretzka. How about the cross? Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era. And you'd have to suspect, Lee, that he's going to have some sort of role to play.
He's on the ball all the time, and his ability on the ball is absolutely phenomenal. He doesn't pass the ball away, he lends it to his teammates because he wants it back. Very difficult to get the ball off him.
Dembele. And Rangers moving the ball forward. What can they do from this position? They're really pressing their opponents. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Opportunity to take the lead. Can they cover up? And rattling the post. Ramos.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead, weren't they? They just have to keep creating scoring opportunities and surely the goal will come.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mbappe. Illegal play and hence a free kick. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Well, no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Diego Maradona. Maradona! Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Goretzka. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he was so sharp, the goalkeeper there, wasn't he? What a wonderful save.
Wonderfully weighted pass. The end product just wasn't there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Bruno Fernandes. And Maradona has it. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Possession changing hands. Leon Goretzka. Barella has it. Read it well. Tremendous ball played through. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. And that was a very fine read. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
Delightful pass. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Ronaldo. Mbappe. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Bruno Fernandes. Maradona. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. Mbappe. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
What can the Black Cats do from this position? Michael Essien. Dembele on the ball. And back with Dembele. It's got to be! In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And snuffing out the danger. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball moving again. Rangers can't take anything for granted. Still, they have work to do. Goretzka. Here's Luke Shaw. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Maradona. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Bruno Fernandes. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. So a corner, can the Black Cats use the set piece to their advantage? Gets his glove on it. Rafael Varane. Very sound piece of defending from Michael Essien. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this.
And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Still possibilities. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Dembele. Oh, big opportunity. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Barella.
The hosts have really controlled possession. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Well read to win possession back. Dembele. Well, possibilities in the centre. Houssem Aouar. And it's with Eusebio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maradona. Masterful piece of foiling. Here's Ronaldo. Dembele. Goretzka. Goretzka! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything. And the power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Goal for the visitors. Number 4, Leon Goretzka.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's lost the ball. Douglas Costa. Goretzka. Bruno Fernandes. Eusebio. Effective challenge. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Insigne! A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory. victory here.
Well, let's look at this again.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position, and we've got action from the Foot Champions Weekend League coming right up. It's Black Cats versus the Raiders.
Well, we always know it's going to be competitive. We always know there's going to be lots at stake. It's going to be exciting as well. Will we get a great game? Let's have a look. Can't wait for it, Derek.
Depay. Awar. And back with Memphis. Well, they have the ball in a very promising position, but now it's been taken away from them. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Rafael Varane plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, I love watching him. He's got quick feet, quick mind. He wants you to come close to you, so he...
Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. So the Black Cats get things restarted. Can they wipe out that last goal? Bruno Fernandes. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Onto Eusebio. He cuts it back. And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment. So, a level contest. 1-1. Moving forward effectively. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Fluency of movement. Alphonso Davies. Very comfortable when in possession. Can they take the lead here? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Le numéro 11,
Well,
Ousmane
2-1 it is here. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. They've lost it. He continues his run. And teammates to play it to. Really good challenge. On the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And deciding to go short with this one. Bamba. Depay. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. De Jong. Bamba. Now with De Jong. Klaus. Lacroix. Kevin Mbabu. Mbappe. Aouar.
Attention, plus que quelques minutes pour
Dembele on the ball.
qui vous permettra
Well, he's
de
thwarted him almost effortlessly.
Glissez vite votre bulletin et glissez-le dans l'une des urnes à votre disposition. Merci.
The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Ronaldo. Could be. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. This corner could be useful to them. Well, punched clear. Roberto Carlos. A chance to whip it in. Ramos. And Maradona has it. Barella. It did look on for them, but not to be. Alphonso Davies. And a throw-in it's going to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And a poor ball. Depay. Just cutting off the supply. Mbappe. Fractionally offside. Aouar. And Depay on the ball. Well, it's a good Raiders move in the making this. Surely his third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Le numéro 11, Ousmane Dembele.
Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. And Maradona has it. Barella. Maradona. Bruno Fernandes has it. Nicely cut out.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest.
Opportunity it is. Can he find the net? In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Well, back in business here, and Raiders running away with it.
But marqué par le numéro 9, Memphis Depay.
Diego Maradona. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Well, it's creative from the Black Cats. Now the ball back with the Raiders. And just like that, they've lost possession. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. And they get the ball rolling once more. It really was a joyous first-half performance from the Raiders. Are we in for more of the same in the second half? Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Good tackle. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Awar. On to De Jong. And Nani with it. It's with Awar. Encouragement for Raiders. Bruno Fernandes. De Jong. It's with Awar. Nani. And here's Dembele. Now the attack promising as it was. Scuppered there. Eusebio. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, nicely cut out. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And Nani with it. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. And the short option preferred. Mbappe. Can he finish this? Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Ronaldo. Now with Maradona. Might it be Mbappe? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Now can they create something? It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Chance to cross. Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And room now out on the wing. Outrageously skillful. Pulls it back. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. We're now inside the final. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the weekend league coming right up. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. So the Black Cats get things restarted. Can they wipe out that last goal? Barella. Here's Ronaldo. So a throw in here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now Matuidi. Excellent defending. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Big chance to get them on terms. And this situation could be dangerous. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Michael Essien. Possession lost, intercepted. Barella. It's a weighted pass. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Number 7.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Disappointing pass. Essien. In possession, Fekir. And not cleared away properly. And a time for cool heads. What can the Black Cats do from this position? Matuidi. Mbappe. To take the lead. Still possibilities. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Can he do it? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Eusebio. Barella has it. Diego Maradona. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. And it all counts for naught. The press was on and it worked. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Not a good pass. Ronaldo. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Well, Derek, they're still behind, but it was so close to equalising there.
Well, it's creative from the Black Cats. Intercepting it intelligently.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating.
Fekir! And foiled by the post. Well, he's given us away.
Well, very close to the...
Can't miss, surely! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes has it. Diego Maradona. Really fine initial touch. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently. Michael Essien. An important interception. Eusebio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Eusebio. Mbappe. Great opportunity. Excellent block. Not a great pass. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. Mbappe. Barella. Attacking possibilities for the Black Cats. Really good challenge. It's wholehearted defending and the concession of a corner here. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed.
Well, it's almost a perfect headed goal. Brilliant delivery into the danger area. Good movement, back of the net.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe with it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to the ball. That is that for the first half here. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their... The ball running again here with the Black Cats trailing. Will they be able to turn this game on its head? Over the touchline for a throw-in. A bit of running room now on the wing. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Hernandez. Well, it could be on for him here. Couldn't grab hold of it. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Lost possession. Well, they might be onto something. And it all counts for naught. And that was a very fine read. Mbappe. And he read it well. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Maradona. This is Varane. Mbappe. Diego Maradona. Matuidi. Matuidi. It's with Joao Cancelo. Can he put it away? And crossing towards the far post. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, great read there to intercept. Fekir. Essien. It should be. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.